He's dead.
Hey, this is Jacko's Ghost, and welcome to The Violent End of Duncan Malveine by Nicked. Duncan Malveine has been absolutely fucking murked. Was it the daughter? The priest? A worker finally pushed too far by a broken system that rewards greed and punishes empathy? Who knows? I don't. That's why we're here, to solve the frankly overdue murder of Duncan Malveine, local oligarch, diamond hoarder, and unrepentant tax avoider. Then we're going to frame some other asshole because why should the rich have a monopoly on injustice? And maybe, just maybe, we'll accidentally unleash a cursed idol that will doom the aristocracy to eternal spiritual torment. Which is, the dream. So oil up your blackjack, listen closely for the whispers of late-stage capitalism echoing through the halls. This is The Violent End of Duncan Malveine. At least that's how I think you pronounce it. Must be French for bad vein. I don't know. I don't speak French or English. Let's get into it.
Better check my map.
This is actually the map of the area, and this readable gives us all of our cast of characters. These are all people that we can accuse of the murder. And there's our bag. Head out here. We're going to first start on the exterior. Avoid this guard. And these guards are actually very cool. They switch between being archers and swordsmen. Makes them very difficult to elude. We're going to go up here and just inch our way down. And we're heading inside. In here is the first possible location for the vault code.
I should write that down.
There are 10 randomized locations for where the vault code is every time you play. And as far as I know, it is a randomized 4-digit number. We're going to just turn off some cameras here. Help us out. These crates, the 2 of hearts. And the 7 of spades behind these chairs. Just trying to keep it nice and quiet in case somebody's patrolling out here. If you look behind this door, the King of Diamonds. And we can actually find these 7 of hearts behind this tree. We're going to run all the way to the back side. Some more items of note. Can avoid these guys pretty easily just by hugging the wall. We'll find the 10 of clubs by this bench. We'll actually head over here. And I'm going to take this loaf of bread because I'm feeling snackish. Behind this headstone, 8 of diamonds. Make our way around.
What's that?
Oop.
Who goes?
Stay in the shadows. Alright, then we're gonna make our way through the back door. And I'm gonna grab this key, the back door key, even though I don't really need it, but I want it for other reasons. We're gonna make our way through the dumbwaiter. That's gonna bring us to the dining room. We can get a quick 3 gold plates, base, and some more plates up on the wall here. Grab that. That. Right. Yeah, get it. 7 diamonds on top of the wardrobe, followed by a mask. 560, which is right. Up here, there's a secret lever. Brings us into a secret room. We can find the 4 of spades and page 4. Now, this is the first page that we're going to get, but there are 13 in total, and I will let you read them again once we have them all in order. I'm going to turn off the cameras to the gallery.
Nothing there now. What do I see there?
That guy can't actually see us.
Nothing now.
We can find a card here. The 8 of Hearts.
Strange.
Make our way through the gallery. Grab this gold vase. And this gold candlestick now. Underneath the spiral staircase hides the Queen of Clubs.
Come, what's that?
Head all the way up the spiral staircase. We're gonna clean out that area first. And over here, we'll find the Ace of Diamonds. Page 2 of the missive is behind these crates. And this is where we plug in our cards when we have them all. This guy is pretty easy to sneak past. He can see you pretty well, but he doesn't really alert to you. Now that's where this switch was for the vault. And it's randomized between the 4 towers on the corners of the building. When we head over here, you'll notice this target. Shoot that target. Then we're gonna head back in this direction. And we'll take aim. Think about right there.
I think I deserve a pat on the back for that one.
Indeed you do.
Who's there?
Make our way through here.
Oh. No, well, guess it was nothing. Who's there?
Grab his purse. 935. Head to the right. Now we're gonna go into, I guess it's the clock tower. In the clock tower, the Book of Spades. And this will tell you where all of the spades are throughout the mansion. And over here is the second possible location for the vault code. Run up here just to grab the torque from this gargoyle. That's one of our bonus objectives. There's some guards down here to be cautious of. Go through here. And this is Raymond and Lucy's room. I think this is a standard readable. It's just been in here. Grab this key. Yeah, I don't think there's anything very different. Oh.
Can't hear it anymore. Probably nothing. What's that? Who goes?
Okay. Got the gear, 1185. We're gonna head into the vault area. This is kind of why I wanted to do it this way, just to take care of this first. This guard is sleeping pretty heavily. We'll enter the vault code, if you remember it. This time the code was 2867. We're gonna turn everything off. That guard sleeps pretty heavily, so for some reason he just never alerted for me. But now I'm gonna use our bread and our spare key to weigh down the pedestal, or else the alarm will go off. We're gonna turn off all of the cameras just to make this a little bit more of a concise experience. We got the diamond from the vault, because of course this man kept literal blood gems in a climate-controlled room while his staff lives in converted linen closets. And then you gotta close the vault door before anybody notices, or else they will set off the alarm.
Someone there?
Head over here. And I hope that guy's okay. Yeah, he's fine. Alright. Here we find a couple pieces of loot and the Jack of Diamonds hidden behind the hammer statue.
Guess it was nothing.
On this side is the 6 of clubs. And for shooting both targets, we get the expensive shot bonus, which is a golden arrow worth 150.
Who's there?
Now the guards do a kind of pivot. If you first alert them when they are in a stationary position, like this guy, they do kind of a move where they turn and then get back into their stationary position. It seems like it's almost like they're turning their head towards you. And then we're gonna jump all the way down into this pool. And that actually gets us a hidden objective and the 2 of spades. In these crates, you find the 9 of diamonds. And the Queen of Diamonds is hidden behind this big screen. Now we're going to find a secret passageway. We'll grab page 1 of the missive here. Duh! God! We're gonna finish up that area when we get to it. We're gonna go back outside, because we have to put 1,000 loot into this sack. And you can see that that actually lowers your loot total by 1,000. But we're going to use that to frame somebody for this theft. Drop down here. Let's find some loot. This readable about Harkwall. That's the captain of the guard. And in the servants' quarter, find the 9 of clubs by this barrel. And a coin. A coin. Get the coin. A money box. This is Harkwall. Now, I think I'm gonna frame this guy. He might not deserve it, but, I mean, class traitor and all that. He deserves it. Fuck the police.
What was that noise?
In this room and on this pipe, 2 of clubs.
What's that? Who goes? Can't see anything now.
We're heading into the wine cellar. Once this guy leaves us alone. Alright, this seems like it's where the murder happened, okay? I haven't actually played this mission, so I don't know who the killer is, so I'm actually trying to figure that out for myself. See the 4 of clubs here under the workbench. Barrel of wine. That was different from the last time I played. The first time I played it was Darcy, the daughter. This is page 8 of the missive. Yeah, it was Darcy the first time, and I don't know who would be the killer if they killed him with a wine barrel or something. King of spades in the freezer.
What's that?
Did that shadow move?
10 of diamonds.
This place gives me the creeps. Back to work.
King of hearts in the dumbwaiter. We'll make our way into the prison. Find another page. In one of these cells is page 9. In another cell is the ace of clubs. We'll head to the barracks and find the 5 of diamonds. And on the bunk bed is the 3rd possible location for the vault code.
What's there?
We're back to the
Someone there?
dining room. Okay.
Okay, calm down. There's nothing there.
Here we have a flute and the horn of Quintus. And behind this pillar we can find the 7 of clubs. In this pool, there is a floating golden goblet, which it really is an indication that it's not real gold. You see a goblet floating in water. That's a pretty clear indication. But I think you can just inch in and then lean to get it. Just inch in, get it. Oh, or you could just fall right in. Also a possibility. Problem is that guy will hear you up above, but I don't think this guy did because he was in the other room. Head over here. Some coins. Go under here. We'll have wine. Go goblets. The wine. Get the wine, Garrett. Then we'll head to the billiard room. Here's the jack of spades under the pool table. I'm sorry, under the billiard table. Looks like snooker. Behind this couch is page 7. Under the stairs is the 5 of spades. No. Grab all these candlesticks. Heading to the theater. And up here, we'll find the Queen of Hearts between these sandbags.
What's that? Who goes?
And on this desk is the 4th possible location for the vault code. I don't think this is any different. Grab some loot. Dorian Thornwood. Some loot. I don't really suspect it's the lawyer. There's a switch on top of this light. The Ace of Hearts is in that corridor. We came in from below, but didn't go all the way up. And the nightstand in the doctor's room is another possible location for the vault code. That's number 5. Grab this ring off of this table, or whatever it is.
Hey, what was that? Can't see anything now.
2088. Now we're heading into this
What I see there?
room. There's that switch.
Rats.
Here's the 8 of clubs and page 6. Head into the
Something
ballroom.
there.
Let's turn off the lights. And behind this, wedged on the side, is the 5 of clubs. We'll just grab this gem from the chandelier.
Not again. Got to get some better torches.
You gonna turn the lights on? Those aren't even the right lights, sir. Let's get on this way. 8 of spades behind this chair. That's the 6 of diamonds on top of the bookshelf. We're heading, oh god, into the smoking room. A bag of spice. you know. That's a button. Is that a pull button? By the skeleton, we find page 13 of the missive. Yeah, we're not going that way. Alright, let's get out of there. Behind that wall is the 9 of clubs, and then page 11. Now this opens a vent, the fireplace. You can use this book to close it. And on the top part of this painting is a button. Gets you access to this safe. This is the Book of Diamonds. This is where all the diamonds are located.
Hey, over there!
I think we're okay.
Nothing now.
I'm going to read this book because it has some information about poisons, but it's always available, which makes me think that it doesn't necessarily indicate that he was poisoned. Certainly not if he was drowned in a wine barrel. We're going to follow this guy into the security office, which is the 6th location for the vault code. Pull this lever. Find the Jack of Hearts and page 12. Just gonna make our way out here. Let's close this door. Now I'll show you this. You can actually climb down this vine. And there's another little spice bag. You know, quote unquote, spice bag. Climb back up. Head through here. There's a good shadow on this side.
Builder, bless me.
Wait for this guy to go, and then we can grab the 6 of hearts on the balcony. This is Darcy's room. She was the one who was the killer my first time. So I don't think it's her. But she has the nightshade. Go into the chapel. There's a gear on the wall. In the middle pew here is the 3 of spades. Mechanist statuette. Trophy.
Something there.
This one's very well hidden. The 2 of diamonds is way up here.
Must have been rats.
think I'll be okay here. Just gotta wait for this guy. This other trophy.
Someone there.
Follow this guard and look over here to find the Three of Hearts. We're gonna follow this guy, but we kind of have to be quick in this next area.
Hey! What was
Behind
that
this
noise?
couch, the Ten of Spades.
Don't see anything now. Who goes
I gotta quickly
there?
turn off the light before he notices, and
Gotta
then
stop
sneak
jumping.
around to his front side. Sneak behind him. And now we can get the sword. I still don't know who it is, so I can't make any accusation. We can sneak through here. Grab this vase. Let's turn off these lights. Out of this balcony behind this crate is the King of Clubs.
Can't we get some decent torches around here?
If I see one rat, I will just scream.
Let's see. Are you the killer? Maybe you like wine. And on the desk in Lady Malveine's room is the 7th location for the vault code. There's a ring up here. Ah, okay. I think that tells us something.
What's there?
At Lord Duncan's desk is the 8th location for the vault code next to the Book of Clubs here. Someone wrote a letter saying they wanted to be added as the inheritor of the vineyard, but it didn't have a signature, and now it seems that Thornwood, the lawyer, was that person. So I suspect he is most likely the killer. And this is the information about the vault. Tells you how to defeat it. And up on this chandelier is the 6 of Spades. Head into here. There's a switch that opens the vent to the fireplace. Ace of Spades is inside the chimney. Yeah, I don't think that helps us. Vase, vase. And on this desk is the 9th possible location for the vault code. And the Book of Hearts on the bookcase. All the locations for all the hearts. I don't think that helps us either. Okay. Nothing in there. Gonna plate in here, and a music box. Nice touch. I think this is Theodore's. Seems like he has an alibi. It's a secret switch, and in this room we'll find the Queen of Spades, page 3. Ah!
Hello? Anyone there?
Now we are going to head into the under construction area. There is one loot item all the way down here. A couple coins. The 10 of Hearts is behind this door. This readable is our objective. This tells us who hired us.
Hey, I know who this guy is.
Pull this switch to find the Jack of Clubs and page 5. That leads out to the balcony. This opens this area to the priest's room. Doesn't look like there's anything here, but this is a very well hidden switch that operates that. Let's run through here
Thought I saw something.
quickly. Turn off these lights. Ooh. Book switch. And here we find page 10, the final page of the missive. Huh. Ah! Good lord. Alright, that's all our pages. This is the whole story of the idol and how it gave him luck until it didn't. So he decided to end his own life before the curse was spread to his children. This readable says the idol changes its shape into something hideous, and I love the mystery that it invokes, because what figure would be so hideous? But I think I figured it out. A guillotine. Rich motherfuckers are terrified of getting their heads chopped off. That and paying their fair share of taxes.
Is someone there? Seems peaceful enough now.
On top of this bookcase, 4 diamonds. Head down this way. We're gonna find the 5 of Hearts behind these books. We're actually okay over here, somehow.
Thought I heard something.
And
Must
to
have
our
been
left
rats.
is the 9 of Hearts behind this plant.
Seems peaceful enough now.
Grab these 2 vases.
Time for them to be recognized.
And on a chair in this room is the 10th and final possible location for the vault code. Inside the castle model is the 4 of Hearts. Now we're entering Raymond's secret room. This guy's into some kinky shit, man. Coin in here. I suspect Leon Mulvaney has an alibi. There's Dewdrop. Back through the vault area.
Is that you?
Let's put this in the bottom of that beam. Jump up. And there is another secret purse. On our way back, we'll pick up the 3 of clubs.
Hey, what was that noise?
Through here, the armor gallery, and we got masks on either end. Now we'll head up here. And on this cross beam is our final card, the 3 of diamonds. Last thing we gotta do is accuse somebody, which we happen to be in the right place for it. So, let's say it was you, Mr. Thurmond Thornwood? Oh boy. Terrible with names. Make our way through here.
Can we get some decent torches around here?
Alright,
What was that?
now we're just gonna follow this guy.
Strange. I thought there was something there. Strange noises.
So now we're just heading all the way up to the top where we can enter our cards. We'll start with the diamonds because they're first in our inventory. Really, they're last in our inventory, but it's just easier to cycle through it this way. Every time you fill one of these out, you get a key. Now we're heading over to the hearts.
No quiet now. I'm sure there's nothing.
Got everything in. We got all of our keys. Now we can easily head all the way down to the basement. Just gotta cut through the gallery here. And I think we can turn this light off. And hope this guy doesn't run into us. Oh no, normally he turns on the light. Oh. He didn't. That's good for us. Now to the prison again. Oh. Yep, he saw us. Briefly. He'll give a settling remark later. And we can use all of our keys. Ugh, creepy. This thing's got "steal me" written all over it. Probably because it's cursed. Now remember, if the cursed idol starts telling you to do things, you should listen. It's probably important. Don't be rude. Silver stack, and that'll do it. Let's go through here. This is the exit. Whoa, just in time. Oh, what's that? What is it? Correctly identified Dorian Thornwood. I framed Gilbert Harkwall for being a class traitor. I guess he didn't do anything. It doesn't seem like there's usually a great option for who you could frame for the theft. But I suppose I could have framed Thornwood as well. But I suppose I could feel worse about this situation. I can't believe they hanged the guy for theft. And that's what we got. We got all of the objectives, stole the star, we framed someone, correctly solved the murder, found out who hired us, we got all the pages of his missive, the expensive shot bonus, the leap of faith bonus for leaping off the roof into the pool, got the torque from the gargoyle on the top of the roof, stole 3,300, got the idol, and no, I don't believe in curses, and then we left. In less than 47 minutes, we got all the loot, picked all of the 1 out of 1 pockets, 11 out of 11 secrets, correctly identified the killer, framed a class traitor for being a class traitor, found all of the pages of the missive, and all 52 out of 52 playing cards. Now, when I did my original play, I was able to get somehow this count to be 53 out of 52, and I don't know what that was about. Maybe that had something to do with the order in which I did things, but at the end, I distinctly remember it being 53 out of 52, so it was kind of strange. Not sure what kind of bug that would be. And there you have it, the violent end of Duncan Malveine, a diamond-studded whodunit where the only certainty is that wealth corrupts, and Garrett's here to redistribute the hell out of it. And I'm pretty sure that cursed artifact qualifies this estate as an archaeological war crime, so don't feel too bad for this family. This mission gets a solid 10 out of 10. It lets you steal from the rich, expose a murderer, frame a cop, collect playing cards like a feral raccoon at a casino, and somewhere in Garrett's exploitatively priced apartment, a cursed idol is whispering, "Tax the rich." Thanks for watching, and remember, the only thing more cursed than the idol is generational wealth.
He's dead. Let's head back now.